YouTube, hey Twitch, hope you're doing well. So check it out. First, our biggest new thing is that my older sister Hannah, if I remember right, has bought me new sleeves for my arms and stuff. They probably were more designed for your legs, but I just cut a thumb in there, and I also I did different things to loosen it a bit because they were a bit tight around me, so I loosened them up because I've got like thick arms. On this one, I was a bit lazy and I just burnt it, which creates like an ugly thing here, but it feels better. Feels like I had more control. While with this one is tatters. It's a bit too loose sometimes, as you can see. That's my fault for cutting it because it was too compressed around me. That's like, you need to be like a twink for those things to stay comfortable without needing to cut them, which I think makes sense because they're supposed to be like compression clothes to an extent. I didn't stick with the compression too hard. Style is great though. It's like great nylon or whatever. I think I did a survey for these Be Brilliant ones before. They're great, though they are a bit I don't know. There was like one of those vibes where the people in charge of the product were a bit scared of it because of dumb chemist stuff. For example, wearing two different colors like I am is like desynchronizing or something, which causes like atoms to replicate between each other. Basically creates like a weird pinball grid between my arms, where like the atoms bounce off of the nylon and close all day. And I just don't care. I just wanted to be stylish, deaf to kid. Because it's a big old vibe of like the safest way to wear it is to do synchronicity as much as possible, and not to decompress them, because apparently decompressing them causes a bunch of bullshit chemicals, even if you just cut them or burn them. It's annoying. They will be sad at me for doing this, but I'm probably gonna cut them more. Even though burning had more control, we'll see how I feel about it. Anyway, on to the real main. Oh, also check out my nails. They're hot pink this time. They're the same nail polish I used in the other videos, but it's not without that. It's without that layer of blue underneath because I was too lazy and just didn't take the blue ink off. They look great. It's like the real color this time. It's like hot pink. I was like looking for a primrose Crayola color because that's like my real favorite color. This is close enough to palette. I'm still very satisfied with being this close to my favorite color in terms of shades and stuff. Anyway, enough talking about new products I own. We're going to talk about the main topic now, which is new liberal politics. It's not even liberal politics. It's like, this is going to be dystopian more than anything. I don't think liberals are going to vibe with this, or libertarians. Maybe Republicans, they like the cops being real and we're just bored of the current builds we have. Because we're going to be doing basically I want more security. I'm bored of driving around in cars. I want like a better security. Which we're gonna vibe with combos now in my head for how we do security. First of all, I'm thinking for like every place like this McDonald's, for example, we're at, or a fucking library or a gas, anywhere that's supposed to be public, where people are supposed to regularly walk in, which for me would be stores, restaurants, and public spaces like a city park, or even a national state park with woods and stuff. That would especially need some special security, which we'll talk about later. For now, we're going to vibe with a town, and all the patterns where like towns are like valid and we would need regular stuff. Which I'd vibe with doing stuff inside of businesses the most. The streets can be unattended to an extent. We will vibe with being a weird dystopian security guard system with the outside, and I'm thinking sniper towers, guys. I'm thinking we're gonna replace cars with sniper towers in my dystopian security system. I'm thinking sniper towers, just to like, I don't know. I think we should have like probably a more. Honestly, if I vibe with even keeping the current system, which America would probably like the most, current American system is I would want multiple police stations in a town, but with like squads in each building, or even localized in places that are public where they could just rush out from. And then I'd also want them to have like at least someone watching cameras to watch for crimes. Then we deploy the cops to that spot where the crime is happening from like multiple police stations. Like for example, if I was to do the ultimate grid for my town with cops, I would do all the gas stations, or at least somewhere in the area. Like I'd probably make them hang out in parking lots if we wanted to step in right now. Of like all the businesses, all the stores, the library, and probably where the police station's at normally in this town also. And then also I would I just like, and gas stations, stores, and the public library where the police station's already at, and also drugstores like pharmacies. Yeah, just having at least one squad of police cars just hanging out at those spots, like, was like I'd probably want at least 4 cots per spot, and then we just vibe with watching security cameras and getting deployed from those spots. That would be like if we wanted to keep the current grid. That's what I'd upgrade it to. Alright. I would just want them spread out constantly, but I don't need them to drive all day. It's like bad for global warming. Plus, like, I mean, I know it's a deterrent to an extent, just to remind people the cops are real. But I feel like it would just be better deployment vibes if I just had them in good spots around town. All right. Next up, what we're gonna do is going with new vibes because I'm bored. First of all, we'll bring up my favorite ultimate dystopia. We'll have like a turret in the corner of rooms, including like businesses where like customers aren't just always walking out of, like my former ThyssenKrupp. We'll just have a turret in the corner in every room. Yeah, I just like a turret in every room. Oh shit, is it raining? It's only sprinkling. Hopefully it doesn't get too hard. We'll end the video early. This will just be part 1 of the security video. Anyway. What am I thinking? I'm thinking Sniper Tower City would be based. I'm thinking again, same arrangement as where I deploy cots from, but instead we just have really tall sniper towers to shoot like bullets and tranks at people. Yeah. And also, if I decide to do Ultimate Dystopia of Sadness, I will have like fake objects, such as a fake fire hydrant that will really just spurt out like tranquilizer gas or tranquilizer liquid, like a very potent version of NyQuil Night, just like thrown out onto the ground from fire hydrants. Yeah, that'd be based. That'd be good enough to cope right there. It'd be a good system. What other security systems could we do? We could do, I don't know. Could vibe with upgrading the policeman's kit because I'm bored. What upgrades do I give policemen? I think probably the one thing I do is I'd probably make it to where the taser's built into their like nightstick. I don't think cops have nightsticks anymore. I think I'd give them a nightstick or 2, maybe 2. So I'm not gonna lie, I vibe with using like blunt weapons for combat. I feel like a good 2 nightstick combo with built-in tasers would be nice for their upgrade. Like I feel like the stun baton of death would be based. What else? I'm thinking we could do a fashionista dystopia where I hide microchips in your clothes, or maybe wires in your clothes that will tase you when I need to capture you. And like give just like fucking like fashionista trap with taser wires in your clothes would be neat. But then I'd have to regulate all clothes really hard to where I force every company to put like taser chips in their clothes, which that won't work well unless I make them all government ran stuff. Fashionista hell sounds funny though. Makes your clothes tase you all day. Let's see, what else can I do? A funny Ultimate Illuminati one is just to have like automatic restraints happen, like with magnets. If I hide enough metal in your clothes, or some people be like, yo, iron fibers in my clothes, that's defense, and I magnet you to a wall with your iron fiber clothes. It's like, nah, wah. I get magnetically chained to a wall. Or option B would just do the classic Illuminati arms come out of walls, like mechanical bender arms that come out of walls to restrain you. Alright, what else? What other security grids could I come up with? It's already beginning to sprinkle a bit harder now. What else could I do? Yeah, it's time to end this video early. Peace and love, guys. We'll all right. I think I ran out of ideas for the most part, at least off the top of my head. We'd have to get into advanced shit, like being really dystopian, plant bombs and stuff. We'd be nice. It's just like, oh yeah, we can put tasers in the floor everywhere, at least where there's concrete. We control where there's concrete. Dirt might actually work better for conducting electricity, but then they'd cause fires. Well, might be able to lace metal. We could do with rebar in the concrete, with the rebar bars in the concrete, to where we could like electrify the rebar to electrify the concrete. If that works, I'm not sure. It's really solid stone. Electricity, it might not spread through stone. Could also control society with the weather to an extent. We could make it raining, pouring so hard that people don't want to be outside, to force people inside at least. Earthquakes to slow people down, because I know earthquakes hinder movement even with just a jackhammer. So the jackhammer abuse society could work to restrain movement if I needed to do that. Yeah, I should really go. It's beginning to actually sprinkle kind of hard. Peace and love, guys.